What's up, Eagles Nation and NFL world? This is Steve Hyder, Gate City Sports Channel. So, my week 4 picks goes as follows, guys. Tennessee at Atlanta. I'm taking home team in Atlanta. I just think Atlanta's a different football team at home. And I think Tennessee's kind of struggling right now. Although I do believe they're a good football team, and I do think at some point Tennessee's going to turn this around. New England at Buffalo. I'm going New England, and this is going to be a trend of the first road team I take. Um, I think Buffalo's going to make this a better game than when people think. They are at Buffalo, but I mean, New England is just so far ahead of the AFC East. It's not funny. Kansas City at Detroit. I'm going Kansas City, but I'm here to tell you, I think Detroit's a better football team than it's being given credit for. It's a very well coached team. I know there were a lot of calls last year of whether or not that team was as well coached as we think, but you know what? With Bevel and Matt Patricia, like it's a pretty well coached team. Oakland at Indianapolis. Give me Indianapolis there at home. The Los Angeles Chargers at the Miami Dolphins. All right, upset alert. No, I'm kidding. Come on, man. The Chargers. Washington at the New York Giants. My heart wants me to take Washington in this one just because no one wants to be tied with the Giants. With that said, at home against Washington, I think Washington has a chance, man. This is one of those games I could definitely get wrong. But I'm going to go with the Giants because they are at home. But there's a part of me that says, like, I think that the Redskins actually have the better team. They have a more talented team. Giants without Saquon Barkley, but there's more. There's life and energy in the Giants, organization right now that I don't identify and I don't see in Washington right now. Cleveland at Baltimore. Yeah, I'm going to take the upset here. I'm going to go with the road. I'm going to take Cleveland in this game. It just seems like Cleveland has got to win this game if it's going to be a true contender. Um, Baltimore, I think, might still be reeling from that Kansas City loss. So this can go one of two ways. Either Baltimore can come out pumped up, ready to defend its home turf and pissed off it lost at Kansas City, or it can crumble to losing to Kansas City, have another team coming up that has an explosive offense in Cleveland, and, the troubles begin for Baltimore, basically. I'm going with Cleveland in this game, though. I think it's going to be close. Carolina at Houston. You know, Carolina looks good right now. I'm not going to lie. They looked really good last week. With that said, Houston at home. I'm taking Houston in that game. I mean, Houston's going to be one of those teams I think is going to they're going to be a playoff team. Tampa Bay at the Rams. Upset alert. I'm going with. Come on, bro. The Rams. I don't think the Rams are that great of a team. I don't think this is an insurmountable game for Tampa Bay, but Tampa Bay they're not playing really well right now. Seattle at Arizona. I'm going to go with Seattle, but I don't think Seattle's this juggernaut it used to be. And I think Arizona has a shot in this game, man. I mean, that kid is electric playing quarterback for them. So we'll see. Minnesota at Chicago. This is probably one of the tougher games I had to pick. Neither one of these teams really has an offense where you go, wow, look at that. That was a great play, right? Minnesota with Dalvin Cook feels more comfortable on offense than Chicago, but Chicago's defense, both of them have great defenses, but Chicago's defense is just, yeah, Chicago's defense is very, very good. It really comes down to me is the quarterback play. Who do I trust more, Kirk Cousins or Mitchell Trubisky? At home, I'm going to go with Trubisky, so I'm picking Chicago there. Jacksonville at Denver. You know, I think Denver has to win this game, or boy, is their season going to unravel. It's hard to play in Denver. There's not a lot of oxygen up there to breathe. Jacksonville, I don't think is some great juggernaut of a team. I think it got really lucky beating Tennessee last week. And, I'm going to go with Denver on this one. I'm not 100% confident in that pick, but, you got to throw in some upsets here and there. So Denver, I don't think this is a huge upset, but it's nonetheless an upset, even though they're playing at home. They haven't played very well this year yet. Dallas at New Orleans. If this game was in Dallas, as an Eagles fan, I'm here to tell you right now, I probably would have taken Dallas. But this game is in New Orleans, and that's a different type of place to play in. This isn't a short week, isn't any of those type of things. Yes, Teddy Bridgewater is the quarterback. But you know what? Sean Payton's a good coach. He's going to figure out how to exploit Dallas. And you know what? If anything, I think not having Drew Brees, I think might make him more creative because you can't just rely on Drew Brees to go win you the football game. So I'm going with New Orleans in that game, on the Sunday night game. Monday night game, Cincinnati at Pittsburgh. This is another one of those like, oh my God, this is a hard one to pick because both of them were equally bad. I'm going to go with Pittsburgh at home. I thought Pittsburgh showed some life last week all the way out on the West Coast. They really, they made a game of it. They got this Rudolph kid in there that they like. So if this kid's going to be their future, he better start showing it. You don't get any easier of a matchup than Cincinnati to prove that. I'm going to go with Pittsburgh for this particular game. There's another one where I'm not 100% confident in that pick, but just given the circumstances, that's where I'm going with. All right, guys, that's my week 4 picks. Let me know who you got picked. Let me know what you think I got wrong. It's okay, you're wrong, but it's cool. You could be wrong about stuff. It's all good. We allow all people on this channel. All right, y'all. Peace. I'm out here. Steve Hyder, Gate City Sports Channel. EAGLES. We already got our victory this week.